What's up, y'all? I want to share some tips on how to help your cleaning business rank higher in your local search engine. This is going to set you up for the long term because, of course, organic leads means no acquisition cost, and that's more profit for you. Let's get into it. I'm going to talk about the website and Google business profile, but of course, your local search engine optimization, those practices can take place over your social media profiles as well. It's pretty much anywhere your business interacts online, right? So the thing to keep in mind, it is pretty simple, is local SEO. I'm sure you heard about SEO. It's about adding a keyword, of course, your service, what you offer, but you have to give a specific location within your website, within your Google business profile, everywhere. That way Google has an easier time of matching what you offer to what people are searching up. For example, I'll just jump down here really quick. An example here is the best cleaning company in town versus the best cleaning company in Chicago, which is a very small change, but it makes a big difference because in town, Google will just try to find everywhere in the United States, and you don't need that. If you're in Chicago, you want leads in Chicago, right? That's pretty straightforward. So things you can do on your website to improve your search engine is something as simple as the heading of your homepage. That's usually where your H1 tag lives, which is the first heading of your website. You can picture it as a newspaper, and Google skimming your website, it's going to read the first thing. So it's very important, the heading, and I'll show you some examples. That's like the hero image. And then you have more of the technical side of things that Google is also reading, is like your meta descriptions, meta tags, URL structure, the content throughout the website, like your descriptions and how you talk about your services and that sort of thing. Let's take a look at some examples of really good websites. So I just looked up cleaning companies in Jacksonville, and I found this one. I was already researching a little bit. This one does a very good job at hitting all those things, right? So their hero image, typically the header would be down here or something like that. But you can see they do specialized cleaning and home improvement services in Jacksonville, Florida. So it's very specific keyword, Jacksonville, Florida, right? They have all their services here. They're going to be putting keywords throughout this website. And I encourage you to come check this out as well. It's called firstcoasthomepros.com. But there's some like little things that they can still improve on, and I'll show you. So even down here, you can put a map function, and Google will read that, and it's just more data for Google to feed off of and pretty much match you to people searching, right? But when I was researching this before, I used this little tool here. It's called Detailed SEO Extension. It's free. You can look it up too. It'll show you very quickly the technicals of your website. So if someone built you a website, or you built it yourself, I recommend getting Detailed or like SEO Quake, and you can see more details about your technical. You see the H1 tag, it says, "Welcome to First Coast Home Pros." It's the name of the business, but there's no local SEO or anything. The H2 tag is perfect. But you see what I mean? There's like little things that you can do to improve that. And again, they're small changes, but it goes a long way. This is the #1 company when you look up cleaning company in Jacksonville. So they're doing things right. If you're looking to build your website or you don't know where to start, I would definitely check out this as like an example. And this was the bonus I was going to mention, is having these service pages. So these service pages, it just gives you more content onto the website that you can put keywords and things specific to that location. If you're in Broward County, I'm based in Deerfield Beach, but there's also like Fort Lauderdale, there's Parkland, there's Coral Springs, there's all these little suburbs around. So what these location pages do, it's pretty much giving you little mini websites in your website to help you match against those searches. Now, this is an example of what I was talking about before. This person, this company, their heading tag, their H1 tag it just says residential and commercial cleaning services, which is great. By the way, no knock on anyone. Like, we're all improvement here. It's just giving tips. But their H1 tag, residential commercial cleaning services, which is great, but they need to put Jacksonville, Florida. Just localize it. It's just that little extra bit that's going to take them so much farther. And the thing about your meta descriptions and meta tags, these are things that it's not something that you're going to see necessarily. It's pretty much little summaries of the sections on your site that everyone else is seeing. And that's what Google is going to read, and something that's built on your website builder, which I would highly recommend doing it on WordPress. If you are in the process of getting a website done, WordPress, Google reads it much better than any other website builder out there. The heading of your homepage, meta descriptions, right? The content throughout your website, which is just the sections. You want to build out as many sections as you can, of course, and use the same principle of keyword and localization. Of course, don't like be a robot and just put it everywhere, but where it makes sense. So now let's take a look at their Google My Business profile. Again, First Coast, they're the #1 in the area. It's pretty clear. When I was doing research, they have the most Google reviews. And that is one of the most important things, is to get Google reviews. I think it's like pretty obvious, right? But it really does make a difference. I have a hypothesis that for local SEO, that when somebody leaves a Google review and they're in your area, Google is also capturing their location data and linking it to your profile. And you can imagine that because they have to use a Google account to leave a review, and there's Google Maps and all these different things. Like, it knows our location. Even when you search things up, it asks, can I see your location? So of course, reviews are important to give social proof and everything, but also the data points that are getting attached to your business are even better, honestly. Another important thing to do with the reviews is to respond to every single one, but make sure to use a keyword. Of course, this is just another opportunity for you to put more keywords in there. And what this will do as well, people are searching up for your service. It's going to highlight, Google's going to highlight these reviews that have keywords that match to the searches as well. So it's all about just padding on the data with this, right? A lot of people don't take advantage of this, but there's something called Google Update postings. It's pretty much the same thing if you were to post on Facebook or Instagram. It'll be right here at the bottom. And I recommend posting at least 2 times a week, so 8 times a month. And all you're gonna do here, you're not looking to be super salesy or anything like that. Just like you can see here, they have Jacksonville written all over the place. It's probably made by ChatGPT, which I don't blame them. You can have ChatGPT create 8 for you and then schedule it and let it rock. But what you'll do is create this, and then you just connect it to your website. And this is pretty much a backlink to your website, and it's building more data, right? That's the whole game here, is building data. So I recommend doing 2 a week. They did like a little strange thing. They did 3 that month and then 3 in October on the same day. So it's kind of weird, but I would recommend just doing 2 every single week. That way you're staying consistent. And Google likes consistency. Also, to stay consistent on your Google business profile, make sure to upload at least 1 to 3 photos or videos every single week. This is not so much about the keywords or anything. This is showing Google that you're still an active business, you're operating, and you're engaging with the platform. They're going to reward you for that. The videos can be up to 30 seconds long, which are really great. So, you know, when your subcontractors go out there and do a job, or you go out and do a job, take all the photos. Don't post them all at once. Just plan it out. You can post photos from one job for months on end if you take enough. The next thing is your description. Is just this little excerpt here. Theirs is okay. You can definitely put much more in here and just pad it with more keywords and everything. Again, don't be a robot. Like, honestly, if you don't know what to write, just get the free version of ChatGPT and put in your service areas. For For instance, like Jacksonville is a wide area, but there's other little areas within Jacksonville. So you can insert those locations as well into your description, have the keywords in there, and build that out correctly. And pretty much you got your photos, reviews, description, update postings. You definitely want to link all your social media profiles. The last thing would be get citations for your business. What a citation is just taking your business information like name, address, phone number, and posting it on other business platforms that Google has verified, essentially. And what that is doing is just building authority across the internet and linking more data back to your profile. The more authority you have and the more active you are, Google is going to want to push you up the rankings, because it's important for them. It's important for the people who use Google to have great experiences with the business that they interact with and that they promote. Some free things you can do to just improve your search ranking. And again, it's not going to be an instant fix, but it will help over the long term. And of course, if you're building a cleaning business, you should have somewhat of a long-term mentality, because this can last pretty much for the rest of your life and even afterwards. I'll show you here. I'm using the keyword planner on Google pay-per-click, and this just gives you an idea of the amount of search volume for keywords related to cleaning in an area. So I did this for Broward County, and you can see here, cleaning service 1 to 10,000 on average a month. There's like a bunch of these. There's like pressure washing and commercial cleaning in here as well. But pressure washing, let's see, carpet cleaning, all these different things. Don't be afraid to offer that to your clients as well, because you can simply just get subcontractors that are able to fulfill that. So, but all of this is, our search is related to cleaning. This is thousands and thousands of different people looking up a service that we offer. And that is the demand we're trying to tap into. If you build this up and you get on the first page of Google, if you're at the first page of Google and you're at the top, you're simply going to take up most of that demand coming in, and it's going to run your entire business. It's going to pretty much make you flourish. I'm starting to experience some like really good traction with Google Organic. My company's been active for a year and 1 month now, my Google business profile, my website. And in the month of February, every day we've gotten a call or a lead form filled out on our website of somebody looking for a cleaning. And one of those cleanings was a $3,000 warehouse cleaning. So, which is awesome. Like, it's just kind of money falling into your lap with this organic stuff. So, but yeah, hopefully this will help you guys. Sorry if this information was a little all over the place. I feel a bit rusty making these videos, but yeah, looking forward to making some more soon. All right, take care.